Okay, so I guess the choices were either I could finish eating my breakfast or just go ahead and go on live. So, good morning, everybody. It's morning here in Las Vegas. This is the 18th of January, and it is about here in Vegas, I think it says 46 degrees. We're going to have a daytime high of, I believe, 62. We're going to hit the 60s. A bit unseasonably warm, even for Las Vegas. I think we're about close to 10 degrees above our average. There's WW. So let me finish my bowl of Lucky Charms here. I know this is not very entertaining. I hate it when I do this. Hey, there's Jackie. Thanks for stopping by. I figured we'd just shoot the shit today. What's new? I mean, that's what we always do, right? We're just gonna shoot the shit. Maybe maybe someday we'll actually have a show, but for today it's just me eating breakfast. I don't know. I did remember to shut off my heater today, so we won't have that interrupting. But I do hear the airplanes, so I don't know if you guys can hear the airplanes, but I hear them. Hopefully business will pick up, man. Last night I went out to go Ubering. Usually when I turn the app on, I get a ride within like seconds. Last night I drove around. I drove around for like 10, 15 minutes and nothing came in. And I could have stayed out. Something would have came in eventually, but I was like, you know, I don't want to just drive around to get like one ride or something. So I just turned around, went home. It's like, screw this. This really is the dead time of year for Vegas, the slow time. And it has been pretty slow, probably since Formula One, but not this slow. I mean, I've never gone out where I don't get a ride in 10, 15 minutes. That was crazy. But there is some conventions coming in. I just saw this one convention is coming in this weekend. It's just a 3-day one. It's called the ANME. And they never really say what that acronym stands for. But if you read the description of what it is, it says it's the Army, Navy, and then it says like, it talks about like camping equipment or something like that. So I figured ANME means like Army, Navy, and then they never say what the M stands for. I'm thinking military, maybe? And maybe E is exhibit or equipment. It's kind of weird how they never really say what that acronym stands for. But if you look at the list of all the stuff that's going to be there, they have all this like tactical gear and Army, Navy stuff. And they also have camping gear, and they also have like which I thought the one thing that stood out that I thought was kind of cool was like paintball stuff, you know. And usually these conventions, it's hard to get into those, I think. I mean, you have to be a part of an industry type thing, right? They're not generally open to the public. But I was on their little website, so I went ahead and requested a ticket. And I think, and they sent me like an e-ticket. So I guess I can get into it. And it was free. Like some of these things, they charge like 150 bucks. I was looking at one, I guess it was for CES, and I couldn't get into it. But to be a regular attendee, I think I would have had to pay 150 bucks, but I didn't qualify. You have to be, there's all these qualifications. Or maybe that was World of Concrete I was looking at. I guess it wasn't CES. I don't know how you get in CES. But World of Concrete, you had to be some sort of like concrete contractor or concrete worker or somehow we're in the business of concrete. And I didn't have anything that I could prove because I didn't want to lie, And so there was no way I could like wiggle my way into that. But I think it was 150 bucks for those World of Concrete tickets to attend, just to be an attendee. But for this ANME conference or convention, it was free, and I didn't lie about anything. I just said my name, my address, and it said company, because there's like a little thing that asks you like what company I guess you work for. I just put Uber, and I don't know. I just got just on a whim. I went ahead and got one of their e-tickets. Because I always, I see these conventions and stuff. I pick up people and take people, that are attending these conventions, and I'm always a little, I don't know, jealous is the word, but I'm always kind of sort of interested in like wondering what it's like to be in there. Like CES would be cool to go to, and so anyhow, I might just check it out. I'm probably not gonna buy anything, but you can buy stuff there. And if they let me video, and then maybe I'll do a video in there or something, just to see what it's like to be inside. Actually, this isn't at the main Las Vegas Convention Center though. This I think is at Westgate, so it might not be so hot. Anyhow, just looking at the chat here, we got WW is in here. He turned his furnace up to 67. Jackie's here. They call me Rose. Hey. Hey, they call me Rose. I haven't seen you in a long time. Thanks for being here. Marines. Maybe it is. Yeah, you might be right. Army, Navy, Marines equipment or something. Let's see. Sejas here. Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines. But it's called ANME is the name of this convention. A as in Army, N as in Navy, M as in Marine, or Marines, and E as in exhibition, equipment. I don't know what the E is. And they never say that. I mean, they never say that's what it is. Then they have a description. You can look it up. It's probably, let's look up ANME convention. They have, I guess, a winter one and a summer one. And this is the winter one. And if you read the description, where it says what it's about, it says, right there, it says this is they have Army, Navy, and then it says something like, and camping and gear and survivalist gear or something like that. But they never really say what. I couldn't find it. Maybe, I guess if you scour their website, you'll find out what ANME exactly stands for. They call me Rose. I like watching workouts while I eat too. Well, we're not doing the workout. Hal Sparks is the one that's working out. Because that's why he doesn't do a morning show on Tuesdays and Thursdays, because he says he works out. There's Jackie coming, saying hi, and there's Seha, laughing out loud. Truck John likes cereal. I do like cereal. You know, quick and easy. There's AJ1, AJX1. Hey there, AJ. Where you at today? AJX1 is a real live truck driver. He's out there on the road. And the coming rose. Google thinks I'm searching for anime. Laughing out loud. Yeah, it's just ANME, and that's when I saw it too because it just came up. I guess because I've been looking at conventions and stuff because I wanted to get a heads up on conventions coming to Vegas, and just for the Uber driving thing. And I guess that got me on some kind of list where they sent me like this upcoming convention, and and it said like it said ANME, and the first thing I thought, oh, is this an anime convention about about anime or something? And then I clicked on it, and it wasn't. WE stands for Expo. Yeah, that's what I figured. Expo, exposition, whatever, something like that. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's Army, Navy, Marines Expo. Even though they never do mention Marines in their little description, at least that I saw. I just saw Army, Navy, and then they talk about military, I think. AJX1 is headed to Utah from Idaho. I've made that run quite a few times. I'm not sure how far. It's here in Idaho. So I know Oregon was getting snow. I suppose Idaho's getting snow too, maybe. But I thought, didn't Oregon get snow up through Cabbage Patch and all that stuff? Maybe a few days ago, I don't know. Yeah, there it is. So this is from the description. This WW is posting this because I just read this, not too long ago. This morning, and this is from their description. And W is posting here: Army, Navy, tactical, and law enforcement. That's right, law enforcement, camping, and outdoor industries. So I still don't know what and I'm just assuming the A in stands for Army Navy, but maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I mean, but it kind of makes sense. W says different vendors, maybe not surplus. Yeah, it might not be surplus. I mean, most of it's probably not. It says it's a buyer to buyer thing, so it's like buyers just selling this stuff to other buyers and vice versa. And I don't know if Westgate is basically right next door to the Las Vegas Convention Center, the Westgate Hotel. So I don't know if they're going to be utilizing any of the actual convention center space because at Westgate I can't remember there being really any big, space for exhibits and things. But maybe there are. But anyhow, I have a ticket. They sent me an e-ticket. I looked at it. It looks legit. So if it looks interesting, maybe I'll go in. Maybe I'll shoot some video. Because the other day I was picking up somebody over by the Venetian Expo. And the Venetian, is on the strip. If you go around on Sands Avenue, that's a cross street of the strip. And it's like, that's what goes back to where the Sphere is at. And so right there on Sands Avenue is the Venetian Expo. And there's sort of a little pickup area and drop off area right in there. And I was picking up someone there. I was waiting for them, and on the windows of the Venetian Expo, in that drop off area, they had put up on the glass. They'd put up these, they can put these things on the window and it was all about this gun, and it was all it was basically like a something for an industry. It was like an industry thing, and this is before I knew about the A&M thing. And I just thought, oh, it must be some sort of another convention coming in about guns or weapons. So I don't know if that's going to be part of the A&M or not. But that's located, kind of at least a mile, probably a couple miles away. So, but sometimes they do that. Sometimes they have different events around. I'll have a convention, and they'll have different kind of things around, or they might just be not part of the convention, but they know the convention is going to be there, and they so they'll have that for those people that are in town and doing stuff. It's funny. I was listening to Hal the other day, I guess maybe yesterday, and he made some reference to some other, podcaster or vlogger or whatever it is. This is called live streamer, and who apparently they eat. Apparently they eat on their thing, and Hal's like, and he said something like, I don't believe in eating, doing these live streams, and I don't do it like I don't do that shit like Hassan or whatever his name was. And then my first thought was, oh shit. Well, I guess I don't meet that standard. Hal Sparks has higher standards than I do, apparently, because here I am eating. Well, I'm eating my toast. And I do feel a little bad about it, because that cannot be very entertaining. Hey, there's AJX1 says, going from Boise to Salt Lake, had to toss some chains last week on the 95 to Vegas. I counted 6 rigs that got stuck, one of which was right in front of me. Wow. AGX1 says, I had about an inch of forward vision in the blizzard, and the guy veered left and got stuck in the oncoming traffic side. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That sounds pretty hairy. Julie says, Hal eats popcorn sometimes when he's streaming. Is he actually eating popcorn, or is he pretending to eat popcorn? I guess sometimes he does grab something. It's part of the skit, though. Like it's when the Republicans are eating each other, or destroying each other, or whatever. But be careful out there, AJ. Glad you missed that. I mean, happened right in front of you. You're able to avoid that. Be careful in those blizzards. WW says, "Oh man, I was driving south on 55 through ice, bunch of trucks off the road. Remember that two of them were FedEx." And Jolie says, "Smart popcorn." Speaking of popcorn, I did a little shopping yesterday, and I haven't. I don't think I've had microwave popcorn. Microwave popcorn. I don't know if I'm running my words together in a long, long, long time. And I thought, what? I haven't bought any microwave popcorn in a while, so I went ahead and bought some. And then last night, I was watching Secession, so I popped me some popcorn. I didn't get the smart popcorn. I probably should, because I ate a whole bag of popcorn. It's probably like 5 million calories or something. But at least I didn't have a Coke. I just had water. I had popcorn and water. Because I try to limit myself to just one Coke a day. And I already had a Coke earlier, I guess, with my dinner. WW says sometimes he really eats popcorn. Glad for the promotion. My family sometimes plants popcorn. Do they plant popcorn or do they plant corn? Which is then turned into popcorn, I think. I don't know. I don't even know how it works. WW says, when I was a kid, we planted popcorn in the garden. It wasn't as good as the stuff you get in the store. I wonder why. I wonder why that is. I guess it's harder to grow than one might think. Okay, so here I am eating my toast. And I had orange juice. I didn't make any coffee yet. I did buy some coffee finally. Some more of the K-Cups. I got this variety pack. So it has this dark roast and a light roast and another dark roast. It has two dark roast ones. And I guess a light roast and a medium roast. One's Italian. I don't know, they give them all these different names and stuff. So I haven't tried any of them yet. I mean, I could go make one now. It's just kind of a hassle. Like I said, because I got everything plugged in. But I would kind of like to have some coffee. Julie says, I finally remembered to get some honey today at the store for my tea. I only like tea when I'm sick and then only with honey. I've been sick for 3 days. Finally getting some tea. Well, I hope you get better. Hope the tea does the trick with the honey. I feel like I just have some sort of lingering thing. I don't know if I don't think I have COVID. Maybe, I haven't taken a test. But, I mean, I do have all there's vaccines and the boosters, so if I do have it, I guess it's supposed to be mild. I feel pretty good, but I just still sometimes get this cough, and it's kind of annoying. But then sometimes I'll get sort of a stuffed up nose, that type of head cold type of thing, I'm like, what's going on here? WW says, farmer family plants a field is when the prices are up, then the prices go back down. Plants a field of popcorn, apparently. I thought it was just corn. I don't know. Well, I don't know. They call me Rose. Jolie, feel better soon. WW says, Jolie says, thanks, Rose. WW says, I need to go to the store today, but I'm thinking I will leave to go south on Saturday or Sunday. How far south are they gonna go? You going to Biloxi? Hey, there's Kimchi. Hi, beautiful geniuses. Sugar John and Jolie. Well, hello to you. Right back at you. AJ1 says popcorn always gets stuck in my teeth. Considering getting titanium implants like Kanye. Joking. Those do the trick. W says, hey, Kimchi. Kimchi says, hey, Wes and AJ. And Jacob says, hi to Kimchi. WW says, Savannah. Savannah, Georgia. Is that where your sister, one of your sisters lives or something? Well, I'm not sure. It seems like the weather was like going, this big old swath of weather was all going through. Maybe, is it all worked its way through by now? So hopefully, the roads are clear and not icy and all that kind of shit. Just be careful out there on the road. Just take your time. I know people get on the freeway and I swear to God, it's like, it doesn't matter if it's icy or snowing. If they can't do 90 miles an hour, then by God, you'd think that the world was coming to an end. I really don't know why people are in such a goddamn hurry all the time. When I'm in a 65 mile an hour speed limit zone, let's say, I just set my cruise control at 72. I'm completely happy. If I'm in a 70, I'll set it at 75 and I'm completely happy. If I'm in an 80, I'll just set it at 80. I don't need to go faster than 80. I don't understand people. If it's 80, they'll go 100. Most of them. It's crazy. It's not a goddamn racetrack, people. It's fucking just a freeway, You aren't professional drivers that you think you are. You're not that good. Believe me. People are cracking up on the side of the road all the time because they don't know how to drive, and they think they are freaking Fast and Furious, and they're not. And then they get all distracted with shit. I'm gonna go make a coffee. So let's see. I gotta move this table out a little bit. You can see all my shit over there. Alrighty. Okay, so here's all the stuff there. Here's that. I'm just gonna reach into the box. Here's my box. This is like all the coffees are up here, and they're all mixed in there. So I'm just gonna reach in, and I think I'm just gonna grab whatever's in there. And I'll see what I'll get. It's like a grab bag. And what is it going to be? It's so exciting. This is Columbia. It says it's Columbia medium roast. I think I like medium roast. actually. I think I'm gonna like that. Because I think that's what I usually go for. Also, Crystal Geyser, water. Don't get me started on the plastics, please. Okay. I also have fresh vanilla in a plastic bottle. You guys gonna complain about that too? Huh? You guys gonna complain about that too? Complainers? Bunch of complainers around here. Anyhow, stay hydrated. Whether you use a plastic bottle or you just use the tap, or you go out and use your garden hose. Remember we used to drink out of the garden hose when you were a kid? Or even if not a kid. I mean, I think I remember doing that as an adult. If I was outside working in the yard or something. And I would just drink out of the hose, man. Remember those days? When we would drink out of the hose? Wow. Talk about your plastics. Plastic? You get a drink out of plastic? That is some sort of a reference to that Coach guy. I think I'm just going to wait here until the coffee's done instead of going back and forth. So, and I can't read the chat from here. Now, if I switch glasses, I might be able to. I wonder if I could. Let's just see, because these are my up-close reading glasses. All right, I ended up moving forward. I just want to see. Let's do a little test here. Okay, so I'm going to take these off. I'm standing probably 6 feet away. Still can't see the chat, but that's pretty far. Yeah, I really can't see it from here. Let me see some of the names. I see Kimchi and Julie and AJ. Like the last one. Who was the last one? Was that Kimchi? And then somebody else has posted, like, is it WW? That might be W. I can't see this chat though. So right now this is your time to just talk shit about me, I guess, because I can't even see it. But oh, all right, I think it's done. Cool. Coolsies. Well, alrighty then. I'll put those there. Just put everything within arm's reach. Then I can just get it from over there, I guess. Alrighty. Now I got coffee. Alrighty. Now I've got my coffee. My coffee. Nothing like a nice, freshly brewed cup of coffee. Yeah, coffee. United States of America. The United States of America. Hi, I'm Donald Trump. I know all the best words. I'm a stable genius. That's my new, I guess that's my new Donald Trump. Just talking like this. The United States of America. I'm Donald Trump. Why do I do this all the time? I don't know. I think that's the best Donald Trump you're going to see. I'm sorry. From anybody in the world, probably. You know. Hey, we got 28 watching, but only 13 or 12 or 13, depending on which device I look at. Thumbs up. So make sure you smash that thumbs up button. Thank you very much. I mean, where else do you watch a guy make coffee or kafefe? All right, so real Bill P's in here. He says greetings, greetings, and we got. Let's see who anybody else jumped in here. Terry Taylor. There's Terry. I call her TT, and she said she's fine with that. I could call her TT any day of the week. So TT's here. Thank you very much. There's Sock Nitty. Sometimes I'm afraid that someone is setting me up with one of their names to say something, dirty or something. I don't know if Sock Nitty is or not, but Sock Nitty smacked it. So thank you very much. Thank you so much, Sock Nitty. I'm just gonna keep saying your name out now. I mean, you gave me a thumbs up. So Terry Myers, hey, hello Terry Myers. Thanks for being here. Kimchi says, "Don't tell John I'm pissed. I am pissed. I missed me. Want to mute Wes for kicks." Well, you could. Hey, this coffee's pretty good. Actually, did you hear that? Like, yeah, it's pretty good. That's a good sign. The coffee's good. Socrates says, "Nope, I knit socks." Okay, cool. I mean, I know, but this is just at first when you see like a new name and you're like, because there's a guy who used to come on here and it was Mike H and his last name was Hunt, and if you said it together, it kind of sounded nasty, and I'm always like wondering, and then I think the guy claims that that's his real name, and I'm like, I don't know, okay, well, I'll go with you, but I'm not gonna say your whole name all at once. I'm just gonna say Mike H or something, because I always feel like it's they're trying to trick you into saying it, you know what I mean, like as a joke. So anyhow, but Sock Nitty, hey, cool. Got a lot of people saying hi to each other. Oh, unmodded. I think you can still block them. Okay. And somebody says I might change it to losing it. I think losing it. So and it says hola chatters. But anyhow, thanks for joining me as we have our morning. Well, for me it's morning. Some people it's not morning anymore. But wherever you're at, thanks for joining me. Hopefully you can just sit back, relax, have your beverage of choice. Kimchi says, I unblocked him for you. Thank you so much, Kimchi. I appreciate that. But I think you can reblock him, can't you? But anyhow, I think everything's cool. I think everything's cool now. I don't know. We'll see, though. We will see how it goes. Let's see, man. What's going on in the world today? Anything interesting going on in the world? What's going on in your guys' neck of the woods? And where are you guys from? I know where some of you are from. But what's going on in your neck of the world? Are your roads all frozen up? Or are your EVs not charging? Or is Donald Trump coming to your town? What's going on with y'all? Real Bill says, I just had a cup of hot coffee. It's hard to breathe here. It's still almost 0 outside. Where are you at, Real Bill? I mean, I'm not trying to dox you or whatever that term is, but I mean, you want to give me a general region? Know what kind of weather you're dealing with there. Kimchi says, sick if your name is Lou, then I love the change. Terry Myers says, hi, Julie. WW says, this account is totally blocked from Hal Sparks. The Prestige is here. Hey, Prestige. The Prestige. I shouldn't leave out the. Thanks for being here. Let's see. Let me read the chat. Oh, there's this. What the fuck is this? Oh, well, this is me just chit-chatting. It's a chit-chat show. We just chit-chat, drink coffee, we eat toast. All the basics. But thanks for being here. Make sure you hit the thumbs up for me. Or down, I don't care. You can hit a thumbs down if you find this totally disgusting. Kimchi says, Wes was the only get creepy at night when you were drugged or drunk. Okay. Like an ex-boyfriend. Real BP, here in Virginia, we are preparing for a blizzard. Oh my gosh, well, batten down the hatches there, Real Bill. I hope you got your toilet paper and, other supplies. And that you're going to be able to ride it out okay. Stay warm and dry, right? Julie says the Prestige is coming in hot. Yeah. Terry Taylor says, hey, Suck Nitty and Jackie and Real Bill and W. Suck Nitty. Kimchi, my name is Lou. So losing it fits. Yeah, that fits. Let's see. I see what you did there. WW says, hey, the Prestige. This is the most prestigious chat room you can find. Thank you very much, W. Thanks for having my back on that one. This is very prestigious. Because as witnessed by this Las Vegas coffee mug right there alone, I mean, that's worth the price of admission right there. Let's see here. Everyone's saying hi again. Terry Myers from Illinois, 31 at this moment. More snow tonight. How much snow you guys been getting? I'm a little jealous, man. I wish we would get some snow, but not a whole lot. Or at least our mountains. Our mountains got some snow. Let's see. I'm a Hal Sparks viewer. Well, so am I. And so are most of the people in this chat, by the way. Jolie and Terry Taylor and WW and Kimchi, Real Bill. Let's see, who else? We're almost all of us. I would say the majority of us are Hal Sparks viewers. And I always like to put Hal Sparks in my titles because then I get a lot of people to come over and watch me. Tricky. I shouldn't do that. Clickbait or type shit it seems like it usually ends up biting me in the butt. But I just wanted to make. I guess I'm trying to make this sort of like a place where sparklers can hang out, but all inclusive to everybody. Like they call me Rose. I don't think she's a sparkler, and we love her just as much as we love everybody else. So you don't have to be a sparkler to be here. This is open to everybody. But it is a good place for a hangout. Like when Hal's not on the air, I thought this would be a good hangout spot for sparklers. And you guys can go in the chat and just sparkle. Just sparkle your little sparklers right off. And you're here, and I'm glad you're here, and I hope you come back. I hope you stick around. I hope you subscribe and hit the notification button. And then I usually try to come on Tuesdays, Thursdays in the mornings. That's when Hal is not here. It's kind of like, we get in the habit of, we get up, we turn Hal on, at 9 in the morning, Pacific time. And if it's a Tuesday and a Thursday and you're like, gee, Hal's not on. I'd like to, I want to watch something. Then you could come here and you can hang out with fellow sparklers. Anyhow, we got, just checking out the chat here. Kimchi says, Bill, you're in the South. All I see is 15 minutes of flurries in Arlington. And I guess those are sparkle emojis from Real Bill and Jackie. Hey, Jackie. Jolie says, just the cool kids are here, though. Terry Myers, sparkler here. All right, Terry Myers, awesome. Mercy, what's going on? Hello from Austin, Texas. I watch Hal daily. All right, another Hal Sparks sparkler. Thanks for being here, Mercy. Can I just call you Mercy for short? Or should I say, I probably should say the whole thing. Huh? Mercy, what's going on? It's like, I like that. It's like, Mercy, what's going on? I don't know. AJX1 says, I didn't know of sparklers until recently. Have I been missing out? Boy, have ya. You've been missing out. But you know what? It's never too late. I mean, you can watch Hal Sparks. Just go ahead. He's in there in the YouTubes and check him out. Hal Sparks. It's never too late. Kim Chi says the best of the best are here. WW says some are ex sparklers. I am not a sparkler. I know. W don't tell WW this, but he is a sparkler because he watches Hal just as much as the rest of us. But he doesn't like, for some reason, doesn't like that term. So okay, he's not a sparkler. I didn't like that name. Okay, I get it. I mean, all right, you're not a sparkler, but you are a Hal Sparks watcher. Jolie says hi, Mercy. What's going on? Welcome. Everyone's saying hi there. Hi. Yeah, Mercy. Thanks for being here. Real Bill. See, now I got this stupid cough coming up. I wonder if the coffee's making me cough. Real Bill P says, I'm in the mountains, 1 hour from Tennessee, North Carolina, and 30 minutes from West Virginia. We have a ski resort here. They are happy. Wow, that's nice. Yeah, the skiers love it. We have a ski resort here too. Unfortunately, we haven't had. We did get some snow like a couple weeks ago up there in the mountains, and they got about a foot of snow, and they were all happy because it was, with that combined with the man-made, they were able to open some lifts and stuff. But I don't think it's. I'm not sure. I'm sure they're still blowing man-made, but I don't think they've gotten any fresh powder in a while now. Mercy, what's going on? Says proud Biden voter. Oh, thank you very much. I mean, so am I, and thank you for voting for Biden. I appreciate that because, it kind of saddens me when. I mean, it's a free choice, it's a free country. You want to vote for Trump or whatever, that's your choice, that's your freedom. But it does kind of sadden me, especially if it's someone who I know and who I, think would know better. So anyhow, yeah, proud Biden voter here also. Mercy, what's going on? Yes, my name is Mercy. All right, awesome. That's a great name. Kimchi says, I miss the mountains, but not most of the people. 18 years was too long. So you don't like the mountain people, huh? Jackie says, Terry Taylor, hi. And there's Terry Taylor says, hi to AJ. Mercy, what's going on? Says, 2 Marvin Gaye songs. Mercy, what's going on? Oh, yeah, Marvin Gaye. It's like, I'm trying to think of that. Yeah, Mercy, what's going on? Terry Taylor says, hi, I think it's been Jackie. And there's a link Jolie has posted to the Hal Sparks channel, YouTube channel. Thank you so much, Jolie. So for AJ and anybody else who hasn't checked them out, you can check them out. Real Big Bill P says, have mercy on us. Hey, here's Burger World. Sparklers assemble. Now, I assume another sparkler. Thank you, Burger World, for being here. Appreciate you. We're hanging out. This is, like I say, my one of my goals of doing this channel was to make it kind of like a sparkler hangout, but all inclusive. I mean, if you're not a sparkler or you're not a Hal Sparks fan, you're always welcome. Everyone's welcome here. But I thought this would be a cool spot maybe for us to hang out and chat, and sort of just say hi to everybody, I guess. Mercy, what's going on? Says hello, everyone. And then I see a lot of hellos in the chat. Everyone's saying hi, Burger. Burger World, hi from Bill B. Terry Taylor says hi. Burger World says hi, Kimchi. Jolie says hi, Burger World. Make sure you hit the like and the subscribe for me if you haven't already. Real Bill P says vote blue. And I always like to say no matter who. But then you get into those conversations of I'm not a sheep. I'm independent. I'm not going to just vote blue no matter who. And of course we're not sheep. Of course we're independent. We have our own brains and we can think for ourselves. But the point is that, at least the way I look at it, when I say vote blue no matter who, it's because we need to get those majority numbers in Congress. That's basically what I'm talking about. Jackie says finally 60 degrees here. Oh, you hit the big 60. See, here in Vegas, we are at 52. We still haven't hit 60 yet. Burger World says, "Hey, it says Real Bill, hi man. Burger World, hi Jolie, or Jolie, Jolie, hi. I'm sort of reversing things. Terry Myers says, I was a Bernie supporter and I voted for Biden. I am a Biden supporter today. I was too, Terry Myers. I was a Bernie supporter and I voted for Bernie in the 2016 election. I voted for Bernie in the primary. I voted for Hillary in the general. And in 2020, I voted for Elizabeth Warren, who I'm now kind of ashamed of because I don't like what she's doing she's about Uber, about rideshare gig jobs. She wants to make them like all W-2, employee jobs. She doesn't want us to be independent contractors. It's the same fucking shit that happened in California with AB5. And so I'm a little bit mad at Elizabeth Warren, but I voted for her in the primary, and then I voted for Biden in the general. So it's okay in the primary to vote for who you love, right? But in the general, then you got to vote for the nominee. If you're a member of that party and you want your party to succeed, you vote for the nominee. And I'm glad I did because I like Joe Biden now. He turned out to be, I think, a pretty damn good president. Kim She says, still on my heating pad, waiting for my Kaiser card in the mail. I got my health card the other day, or a couple weeks ago, I think. I don't have Kaiser. I have over here. We have what is it called? It's some sort of Nevada health plan thing or something. WW, hey everybody, all over again. Yeah, all over. Sock Nindy says, Mercy, I love those Marvin Gaye songs. Burger World, Terry Taylor, hi there. I've been disappointed by both parties. I've never found really anything redeeming about the Republican Party, ever. And as far as the Democratic Party, like I said, I've always identified more with their platform and what they believe in, and but I've never saw them as being perfect, and I don't expect them to be perfect because human beings aren't perfect, and there have been some real, I guess, disappointments and letdowns in the Democratic Party. Most recently, I guess you could say, with like a Joe Manchin and Kirsten Sinema. I remember during Obama administration trying to get the ACA passed. Max Baucus was a real pain in the ass. Look him up, asshole. So there have been some real turds in the Democratic Party. I'm not going to deny that. But overall, I think the Democratic Party is much better. The Democratic Party gets things done. They govern. They clean up the Republicans' messes all the time. So, there's that. Let's see. Chat's moving. Chat is moving here. Let me see if I can get caught up a little bit. It says, Terry Taylor says, love how many chatters you're getting, John. Yeah, it's awesome. This is really awesome. Thanks for everyone for being here. AJ says, I would like to see an even heavier progressive tax. Yeah, I think that the more you make, the more you should pay. I agree with that. Real Bill. It is supposed to be 60 here next Wednesday. Flooding will definitely happen. Yeah, you get all that snow and ice, and then it warms up, and then you get flooded out. Mercy was going on. I still love Bernie Blues. His heart is He is awesome. Bernie's good. I like Bernie. I still like Bernie. Kimchi says, I was a Warren fan, but Biden is more progressive than I ever expected, I think. Expected. Yeah, me too. I think he, that's been attributed a lot to Bernie. Bernie had, apparently what's been reported by certain people, Bernie has had a big influence on Biden. And when you get, Bernie made some pretty good runs for president, and he's seen a lot of support, raised a lot of money, and that does give him some cachet, in Congress. And so other Democrats, the Democratic leadership, starting with Biden, who's down the leader, right? That they see that and they take that into consideration. I think I think we see that. and that's a good thing. It's a good influence. You know, Bernie's been a good influence on Biden, I think. Real Bill says, I will never vote Republican again. Oh, that means you did before at some point. Huh? That mega cult is repulsive. Uh, I can proudly say that I've never voted for a Republican in my life. At least not in a election that has parties. Like I've voted for mayor in Palmdale, and they don't have party affiliations for that position. And it turns out the guy that I voted for, I think was a pretty good mayor. It turns out, and he'd won he'd been mayor for like 20 years and just won all these, over and over and over again. And then he decided to get out of that and run for a state assembly thing. And he turned out to be, I mean, this is even before, I think this is even before MAGA, but he was like total, I guess he would be, what was the thing before MAGA? The teabaggers. He was like a total teabagger, and just a real nut job. And I was like, oh my God. But as a mayor, he seemed to be much more reserved and reasonable, But then then he was going for bigger office, which was the state assembly. It wasn't U.S. Wasn't U.S. Representative, but it was the state assembly. But it still has bigger office than mayor, right? Then he just turned to completely wacko, and it's just so weird. It's like that's his strategy, was to be like a teabagger, I guess. Sock Ninny says, I was squeamish on Elizabeth Warren. Well, I don't know why you'd be squeamish, but yeah, I mean, I guess, but I think, yeah, I mean, she probably didn't have the experience. Of course not, or who does, to be president, unless you're like Biden, or even, who was vice president for long and U.S. senator for a very long time. And then I think Hillary was ready to go. I mean, she was, of course, first lady, and then she was, a U.S. senator, and then she was like, Secretary of State or whatever. So I think Biden and Hillary Clinton, she didn't win, but those were like two of the most kind of ready for the job of being president that I think I've ever seen in my life, But I did like Warren's, a lot of her economic policies, and she's very good economically, except when it comes to this thing about rideshare. And I on Twitter, I left her kind of a posting where I said, this is horse. I actually used the word horseshit. I said, this is horseshit legislation you're trying to get through. Do not take away my gig job. I do not want to be an employee. I like having the flexibility of checking in and out whenever I want, and I don't have to have someone looking over my shoulder, And so anyhow, Jolie says, Biden was really surprised. Laura Prez. Hey, there's Gino Maynard. I like Bernie too, but I'm afraid he has become our version of Jeremy Corbyn. Is that like some English Parliament type thing? But hey, Gino Maynard, thanks for being here. I don't think I've seen you before, so thank you so much for coming in here. Are you a sparkler too? Just asking for a friend. But make sure you hit the thumbs up for me, and like and subscribe. Terry Taylor says, I've been quite surprised how progressive Biden has been, influenced from Bernie and the Progressive Caucus. Yes, of course. Regardless, Biden has been a pleasant surprise. Absolutely. Terry Myers says, exactly, vote for your party's nominee. Biden has done a great job. I still vote for Bernie. Follow him. More senators should follow his example. WW says, Republicans serve rural areas better. And I know we had that conversation before, and maybe you're right. I don't know. But I don't know. You would know more than I would, because I don't live in rural areas really. So, I mean, I'm in the desert. I'm in like whatever this is. I'm a desert rat, so whatever. Kim Shee says, Democrat, third grade, always a damn Cassandra. Yeah, I've been a Democrat my whole life. So everyone's saying hi to Gino. There's Sean 12. Hi from Northeast Massachusetts. Frozen solid over there in Northeast Mass. Well, you be careful, Sean 12. Thanks for being here, by the way. Seemed like you're a new person here. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe for me, and appreciate you being here. Gino says howdy. Jolie is reminding everybody, give me those thumbs ups if you don't mind. We got, according to here, 21 watching, 29 thumbs up. So that's pretty good ratio right there. Kimchi says W, they steal from rural areas better. Kimchi says, hi, Sean. Real Bill P says, I was trying to reiterate that I would never vote Republican. I have always been a Democrat. Okay. I voted for Jimmy Carter the first time. So did I. And first time I ever voted. That was my first presidential election, yeah. I was already in the Air Force. Ooh-rah. Oh, I didn't say that right. No, it's like, ooh-rah. I think. I don't know. Sorry. That might have been more of a Marine thing that when I did. I don't know. But anyhow, but yeah, I voted for Jimmy Carter too, proudly. And when Reagan won that day, when all the results were coming in, and it was like looking like this big landslide, I remember I was really, really down and really sad. And there were people around me that were all watching. It was where I was working, and they had TVs going. And all the people around me were all happy and jumping up and down for joy that Reagan was winning. And I remember I didn't say anything. I remember I was kind of sad looking, I guess, and kind of shaking my head. And I ended up getting fired from that place. And I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but like a few days later, I got fired. And they just said, it's not going to work out, John. And to this day, I'm thinking it was all because I wasn't jumping up and down for joy for Reagan winning. So me and my friends, we went out and got drunk after I got fired. And then we went back to that business. And we got up on the hoods of their cars and we pissed all over their windshields of their vehicles as retribution. I think statute of limitations has gone up. That's like, 40 years ago or whatever, or 30 something. Yeah, over 35 years ago probably. Oh, 1980. Oh, yeah. What am I talking about? Yeah, 44 years ago. So it was like 44 years ago. But actually, I think that, then I think about it, I think that was the second term. No, was that the second term? Oh, maybe that was the second term. No. Well, whatever it was, I think I got fired for Reagan winning. Anyhow, and we did do the pissing thing. So here we have people saying hi. Gino Maynard Tea Party. Yeah, I guess I'm behind in the chat. I was talking about that mayor, right? Maybe I'll kind of skip along here. Try to go here. Sean 12 says, learned yesterday I can't listen to Hal while sorting seeds. I laughed and blew away half an hour of work. Seeds everywhere. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got to watch out. Every now and then you do a spit take or something when you listen to Hal. That's for sure. Terry Miner says, I've never voted Republican either. Jimmy Carter was my first presidential vote cast. Me too. WW says, Dems win when taxes need to be raised for a new school or jail. Really? Gina Maynard's still with her. Howdy, yes. Kimchi West is usually wrong. W says, parts of Build Back Better were not economically feasible. AJX1 says, if gig apps went W2, rideshare would lose profits and it would go to the driver, I think. I don't know. I just like that I can go on and off the app whenever I please. I can work 1 hour. Last night I worked about 15 minutes and I quit because it was dead. I can work 1 hour. I can work 8 hours. I can work up, instead of that, apparently I can work up to 16 hours a day if I was so inclined. I don't understand these people that are complaining about not getting paid time off. They're complaining about not having benefits and all that kind of shit. And my thing is like, okay, then go get a regular fucking job. Don't try to, this is a gig work. Gig work is supposed to be extra as side work and flexible and all this kind of shit. They're ruining it. They want to fucking ruin it. Stupid ass motherfuckers, man. Anyhow, let's see here. WW says you're just jealous, blah, blah. Okay, will be pleased. All of my neighbors switched to Democratic Party when the high-speed internet installers knocked on their doors. Hallelujah. Wow, really? That's pretty cool. That had an influence, and that's from Build Back Better, right? Uh, WD says, what does urine do to a wax job? I don't know. We didn't stick around long enough. We just pissed on the windshields. Basically, it was basically on the windshields and maybe the hood, the front hood. And those cars weren't waxed. These were just like delivery vans and shit like that. Gina Maynard says, I almost voted for the governor here in California. Excuse me, I had a little indigestion. But I pitied Gray Davis. Uh, the governor. I remember that during that recall. And I just voted for Gray Davis. And then Schwarzenegger came in and pretty much bankrupted the state. Let's see here. Kimchi. Bill says, Kimchi, I was laughing at your Westmark. I totally agree with you. Kimchi says, Bill, we let the boy have his day. He is lonely. W says, rural Republicans resist raising taxes. They raise money from the bankers and the wealthy farmers. Real Bill P says, it is sad. Terry Taylor says, laughing out loud. Real Bill. Real Bill. Who knew it would take high-speed internet to change their dark hearts? Real Bill P says, I got mad at Dan last night. He gives Gibson way too much time. Yeah, well, you gotta admit, though, I mean, it kind of spices things up a little bit, kind of makes it a little interesting. WW says, I vote Democrat in most national elections. Well, that's good. Socknitty says, lowering taxes and spending money on services people need. We would need magic for that. If we caught all the tax cheats, we would probably lower taxes. Yeah, maybe. Real Bill says, tax the churches. Especially, if they're up there preaching politics at the pulpit, and then they should lose their non-tax status or whatever. WW says, I fell asleep during Hal. Yeah, I think you mentioned that earlier, didn't you? AJX1 says, high-speed internet should be a public good. Yeah, like public utility type of thing. Kimchi says, Bill, he finally told Gibson to shut the fuck up, so I was happy. Oh, that's right. All of a sudden, I don't know if I was wondering if it was Jolie or Aaron or Dan, but all of a sudden, Gibson Media was disappeared at the end there. So, because everybody was getting upset. Because they said he was making threats, but I didn't really take those as threats. But, whatever. I don't want to get into that. I guess I don't want to get into that argument. But anyhow, apparently he's gone now because all of his whole presence there just all of a sudden disappeared, and I guess that means that he was blocked. So, Kimchi says Gibson is boring and ignorant of politics, a waste of time. Yeah, I guess so. But it does give you sort of a glimpse into the mindset of MAGA, basically, or those types. WW says, if we caught all the real tax cheats, the debt would be erased. Dan Harar? Magoo. Dan, I have a feeling you're a sparkler, because otherwise you wouldn't know about Magoo making America great over and over. Gene Maynard, and thanks for being here, by the way. Make sure you hit that thumbs up for me, and subscribe, and hit the notification button. Gino Maynard says, megachurch tax. Yeah, they are getting away with a lot, aren't they? I mean, those Joel Osteens of the world, with all their private jets, and they probably don't just have one nice huge mansion. They probably have a mansion up in Aspen, and a mansion, at the beach, and they got one over here and over there. Jolie says, hi, Dan Herrera, Magoo. Jackie says, Jolie, you can't ban him? Well, I think they did, or someone did. It might have been Dan. Kimchi says, "Hi Dan," and I'm talking about Dan. I'm talking about Liberty Dan. I like to call him Liberty Dan instead of Liberal Dan. I don't know. I don't know why. Real Bill says, AJX hi, and Jolie says, "It was me." Oh, it was Jolie. I had a feeling. I had a feeling. Sean 12 says, any Beau of the Fifth fans here? Beau of the Fifth. Apparently I'm not, because I don't know what you're talking about. WW says, I missed it, could not stay awake. Kimchi says, yes, Sean. So apparently Kimchi has heard of it. Beau of the Fifth. I've never heard of that. Now I feel like I'm in the dark. Jolie says, Dan doesn't want him banned. Got Jackie. Yeah, because he stimulates a lot of chat, right? And that's what you want. But you guys are such good chatters. We don't need a Gibson Media. We have WW. No. WW, you're nothing like, you're not. That was mean of me. I shouldn't have said that. I don't think there's any comparison. Okay? But it was just a little jokey pokey. Real Bill P says, I watched The Good Liars. They give you an instant view of MAGA stupidity. I've seen some of their clips. They're kind of pretty funny, the little things that they do. Their interviews and things of this nature. Kimchi says, why go outside, go inside the addled brain of an admitted fool? Got my own mental issues. Don't need fear and idiocy. Jackie says, Jolie got a cha? I don't know what that means. Jolie says, good liars are hilarious. Gino Maynard says, Beau the Fifth column is a delight. Is that a YouTube thing? Is that somewhere else? Where do I find this Beau the Fifth column? Let me know. I'll check it out. WW says, I try. I'm a little distracted today. That's cool, man. That's cool. It's cool, man. It's all good. It's all good. Kimchi says, truth hurts. Jackie says, gotcha. Oh, Jolie, gotcha. Oh, okay, like gotcha. Not like gotcha, like a gotcha, but like gotcha, like, oh, I understand, right? See, I'm figuring stuff out here. I'm figuring it out. Socknitty says, like WW is the best of ways. The best of ways? Real Bill P says, 2024 is the year of truth. The year of truth. I wonder if I'm cutting my head off here. It might be. This thing kind of seems like it kind of goes down a little bit. Sean 12 says, Beau nearing 1 million subs. I'm jealous. I'm nearing 1,300, I think. Let's see here. Gino Maynard says, shocked the good liars haven't been attacked by MAGA yet. Well, let's not give him any ideas. Hey, Jeremy, you probably seen him. We are all riding the same algorithms. Well, hey, Hal, Jeremy, first of all, thanks for being here, and thanks for checking in. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button for me. And, well, what's it called? Beau the Fifth column? Huh. I don't know. I don't remember seeing him, but I'll be on the lookout. I'm gonna do a bolo. Be on the lookout. Wait, is that how it is? Bolo? Yeah, I'll be on the lookout for Beau the Fifth column or whatever it's called. Real BP says, wait, Real Bill P, not Real BP. Real Bill P. But I guess it could be Real BP for short. I'm working on a 24/7 news site. Like you're working. Is that your job that you or that you go to work to, or you're working on putting together like a YouTube channel that's 24/7? That'd be awesome. Just don't turn into CNN. I don't know. WW says the universe will fade away into billions and billions of black holes. Thank you for that uplifting message. Something to look forward to. Hey, Jeremy says he has a big orange beard and a thick accent. Oh, he's got a thick accent, does he? I've got a scraggly little white thing growing and I have no accent whatsoever. I just speak the Queen's English. Let's see here. WW says, I think you are right about the algorithms. Whoever said that, was that Hegemony or somebody? Absolutely. Absolutely. Terry Meyer says, Bo is great. All right. Bo is great. I'll check him out. Terry Meyer says, Tennessee Brando is good too. Oh, great. Now another one I got to check out. Jolie says, always the bright sparkle of optimism there, W. Yeah, thanks. So optimistic there. We're just going to get sucked into a black hole. I can't wait for the day. Anywho, here's my black hole. That didn't sound right. It sounds like someone's taking a shower back here. Can you guys hear the water? Apartment life, isn't it grand? They're probably hearing me. Who's that guy talking to in there? Let's see here. Real Bill P says, no, I'm working with a consortium of nationwide academic sociology professors, la-ti-da, that will dissect news stories in real time. Well, aren't you something with their fancy schmancy sociology professors? No, that sounds really cool, actually. Burger World says, I'm English, Weston Supermar, center of the universe. Weston Supermar? 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 All right. Enough of that. Okay, cool. That's awesome. WW says, we won't be here unless reincarnation is real. That would be kind of cool. If reincarnation would be cooler if you didn't lose your memory. You know what I mean? Because then you could actually use your life experiences, and instead of just having to start off dumb every time. You know what I mean? That blank slate. I guess having a blank slate, there's positives to that, but it'd be nice. I don't know if you could accrue all your knowledge from all your past lives. That'd be kind of cool. And then some people think that that's what what prodigies are, or these child prodigies, that they somehow some of their past knowledge is coming through. That's why they can, be like Mozart at age 3 or something. But who knows? No one knows. No one knows. No one knows for sure. Gino Maynard says, also check out James O'Brien at LBC for great liberal news from the UK. Thank you very much. And I know my English accent is spot on, man. You probably don't even know that I'm an American, that I'm a Yank. When I do my English accents, you're probably like, oh, that guy's from down the street, I bet you. I know it's horrible. I'm just kidding. I know my little English accents are horrible. And I apologize. I do apologize to all the people from the UK. But hey, we beat you in the revolution, so I feel like you're fair game. No, I'm just kidding. More. Too soon? Too soon for the revolutionary jokes? American Revolution jokes? I know, it's too soon. I'm sorry. Fresh wound there. Salt in the wound. And all that. Wow, Bill, that is awesome. Says Kimchi. Real Bill P says, I'm just going to call you Real BP for some reason. That's what's coming out of my mouth. It's Real BP. But you're not British Petroleum. Example, judge orders investigation into Fonnie Willis. Notice I didn't say Fanny like the dummies do. Okay, judge orders investigation into Fonnie Willis. And then you guys will break it down in real time. Boom, real time. Here we go with a real time breakdown. I can see it now. I can just see it now. Right? I can just see it now. It's like, here we are with a real time breakdown. Fonnie Willis under investigation by a judge. We will break it down. That's probably how it's gonna run, right? They're like, no. Bill's like, no, you jackass. W says, Mar is a female mare. Oh, well, I know what a mare is. AJX1 says, yes, it will happen in 14 billion years. Haven't been able to get some decent shut-eye since I found out. Yeah, it's very worrisome. Burger World is laughing. Hopefully, in a good way. Kimchi says, laughing out, AJ. W says, deja vu all over again. Yeah, I guess that's part of those deja vu things. People think with deja vu, you're remembering something from a past life or something. But I don't think so, because it seems like it'd be almost like you're coming to the past from the future. You know what I mean? Or something. I don't know. Oh, my brain is hurting right now. Okay, thinking about it. Burger World says, nice one, WW. Kimchi says, Indians tend to remember because they believe in reincarnation. Oh. Well, the mind is a wonderful thing, let me tell you. The mind can think up of a lot of things. Real BP says, I can't believe that the judge bought into the accusations against Fonnie. Well, make sure you do some objective reporting on that. I don't know anything about it, actually. I haven't even heard anything about it. Terry Meyer says, Trey Crowder is another. Oh, now I've listened to some Trey Crowder, yeah. He's the redneck liberal or whatever his little tagline is. He's good, he's funny, he makes good points in a funny way. Burger Roll says, it's better than Dick Van Dyke. That's a funny name, huh, Dick Van Dyke. But I like Dick Van Dyke. And the guy's still alive. He's like 99 or something. But I like Dick Van Dyke. Oh, yeah, better than the Mary Poppins. Yeah, okay, I got you. But whenever my go-to is like, Henry the Eighth, I am. Okay. Kimchi says, Bill, maybe just so Tramp can't complain about not being heard. I mean, Trump. Tramp, same thing, right? WW says, she dated a married man. Oh! No! Oh, sorry, wait. I got into some sort of a shock. I was in a shock freeze. Okay. She dated a married man. Okay, big fucking deal. Throw out the cases against Trump. That's it. Yeah. She dated a married man, so Trump's innocent. Gina Winter says, Trey Crowder, thumbs up. Trucker John, thumbs up. See how the worlds are colliding. We're meeting in the middle. Trey Crowder, Trucker John, boom. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. WW says, some people think parallel lives we live over and over. Oh, excuse me. That was a belch. I belched over the air. I'm so sorry. That was disgusting, I'm sure. I apologize. And I think I'm turning red. I don't know. But the thing about these parallel lives, that's like, it's all ridiculous. I think it's all ridiculous. I just watched 6 seasons of Rick and Morty, and that's all that show is about parallel universes. And it's funny, and it's fun, and it's interesting to think about, but it's all horseshit as far as I'm concerned. I don't believe in parallel universes. I don't believe in any of that shit. There's one thing. There's only one universe. There's one life, and this is it. Sorry, burst your little bubble, but that's it, folks. In my humble opinion. Real BP says, Real Bill P. I don't know why I keep saying Real BP. Groundhog Day is in a couple of weeks. Yeah, and that's one of my favorite movies. Sockman, he says Trey Crowder is dead on in his analysis, while also being laugh out loud funny. Trey Crowder. Oh, love Trey Crowder. Yeah, I don't know if I love him, but I like him a lot. You know. Gulf Marine, love Trey. Hey, Gulf Marine, I don't think I saw you in here before. Thanks for being here. Good to see you. Thanks for getting in the chat there. And I don't know if you guys can hear this audio. Let me turn that down. Let me mute it. But yeah. Hey, Gulf Marine, thanks for being here. Anyhow, Burger Roll's laughing. Real BP says Trey, Boston, Brian, Texas, Paul. Boy, that's a mouthful. Yeah, those are all good. It's Trey Crowder, Boston, Brian, Texas, Paul, Trucker John. You know, I'll throw him in there. WW says the line is always they were I think separated and getting separated and getting divorced. Yeah. Well, I don't really give a fuck what her personal life, her personal sex life, personal relationships. I don't see how that affects her job as being a prosecutor or whatever she's doing, or a AG or whatever. So to me, it's just trying to cast her in some bad light or whatever. WW says separated. Kimchi says hi golf. WW says I had a girlfriend who had been divorced over a year, but custody and property had not been settled. It was still a mess. Yeah, divorce can be messy and take time. And in the meantime, what are you supposed to do? Just jerk off all the time? I mean, come on, people. Real BP, are we back? Are we back? I think we're back. Thanks everybody for being here, by the way. We got 19 watching and 33 thumbs up. So that's so awesome. Thank you so much. Keep those thumbs ups coming. Early and often. Or whatever. Just go make a bunch of what do they call it? Puppet accounts, sock account, puppet sock accounts, some kind of account. 50, 100, 200, however many you want, and just like the show and thumbs up. I'm just kidding. One's all you need. I'm just kidding. I'm just not kidding though. The Golf Marine says, "Don't sweat it, John. I have horrible esophageal spasms when I burp. Can't work retail. Oh, because the customers would be grossed out all the time. I guess maybe. I'm just guessing. But yeah, I did a little belchy thingy, and I was embarrassed." WW says, I like silly. I just don't like mean. Okay, hopefully I wasn't being mean. Gulf Marine says, howdy all. Well, howdy back at you. Thanks for being here. Are you a sparkler, by the way? Because I just think we get a lot of sparklers in here, which is cool, awesome, but it's open to everybody. Gina Maynard says, Schrodinger's cat would disagree. Who is Schrodinger's cat? You guys are getting a little way too intellectual for me. You're talking about certain people's cats and things of this nature, things that I have not ever read about or heard about, so I don't know who you're talking about. Real BP says, there we go again. Real Bill P says, my food arrived. I'll be watching while I eat. Well, aren't you something? You got food delivery. All right, DoorDash. Anyone? Uber Eats? I don't know. But yeah, go ahead. I don't mind. You can eat and watch. There's no rules against that. In fact, I was even eating earlier, and so Golf Marie says you guessed right about being a sparkler. I think Golf says, oh yeah, sparkler here. Okay, cool, awesome. Hey, there's Karen Collins, sparkling her little heart out. Thanks for being here, Karen Collins. So, love to see you. Make sure you give me those thumbs ups. And good to see you. We're basically just chit chatting away while Hal is over there at the gym, getting those guns. He's getting the guns going. He's trying to catch up to old Trucker John here, but he's got a ways to go. The boy needs to work out, and so let's not deprive him of his gym time, because his goal, I've been told, is to get some guns like these right here. So he needs the time in the gym. Let's be frank. Have you seen those little toothpicks coming off his shoulders? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. The guy's he's all right. He's all right. But anyhow, yeah, thanks for being here, everybody. So while Hal's out there pumping iron, we're just shooting the shit, drinking coffee, and I'm trying to. Now I got this runny nose thing going. Excuse me, while I kiss the sky, whatever the thing is. And here's something that Hal needs to invest in, by the way, is a box of Kleenex, because I've seen him go to his nose on many a broadcast. And I'm just like, dude, get some tissue, get some Kleenex, something. Anyhow, that's just me. That's just my little hang up, I guess. Benny Loco, hey, Benny Loco's here. Thanks for being here. It says lurking to feed the alga beast. Like we're talking about algorithms. Trying to get chit done. You get the chit and we get the chat. Cheers from here and I don't know what AFK means. Here and afar. I don't know. But anyhow, thanks for being here, Benny Loco. Thanks for jumping in and saying hi. Always good to see you. Kimchi says hi, Karen. WW says SC thought experiment. SC, the thought experiment. See, now you're speaking of, is that the cat? Oh, SC, the Schroeder's cat or whatever. A hypothetical cat may be considered simultaneously both alive and dead while it is unobserved in a closed box as a result of its fate being linked to a random event. That totally went right over my head. I'm sorry. I don't think that way. I'm not analytical, apparently. I don't know, or whatever this shit is. Is that analytical? Is that philosophical? I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. That's why I have an AA degree in liberal arts, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, quite proud of my AA degree. And that's as far as I got. I never did get my BA in BS. Although I probably could get that. But yeah, that's just way over my head, dude. Kimchi says hi, Benny Loco. Jack, so we got all the highs, the Benny Loco from Jackie and Kimchi and Jolie. W is giving hugs out now. Real BP says my wife dashed it to me from the kitchen. It's wife dash. Is what we call that. Well, thanks to the wifey to keep you fed. We're happy for that. WW says sleeves are just as efficient. Well, I just think that if you're doing a show, a live stream, and you got your face in the camera, and then you use, and he's not like going up in the nostrils, but he's kind of using his hands to just kind of wipe. And I think that's just, I don't know, there's just something better about just using this. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but you could just kind of do this. That's kind of gross too. That is kind of gross. I know, it's a tough one. It's a tough situation. But I think if you, a tissue is a little bit better than just your fingers. And if you just use your sleeve, that would be weird. Especially when Hal has all these high standards. He's always worried about the cameras and the lighting and the sound. It's just, but then he'll do the thing with his fingers, and it's whatever. That's just one of my things. It's just me. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. But I like wife dash. I like that. That's a good idea. Going back to Bill BP. W says, away from the keyboard. Yeah. Maybe you should turn away or something. AFK. Oh, away from the keyboard. Away from the keyboard. Thanks for, I don't know all these little acronyms that you guys do. 20 years on the road, I didn't really get into the whole, too much of the, I know BRB, be right back, and stuff like that. Gulf Marine says, how's the trucking business treating you? Well, actually, I'm not trucking anymore. I guess. I mean, it's been almost a year. Well, I think it's, almost about a year since I've driven a truck. God, it's been a whole year, just about, since I parked that truck. Because here we are, January. I bet you it's almost like a year to the day, probably. And I've been doing Uber ever since. and I like it, and I love the break. I call it a break, but I think it might be permanent because even though I still have my CDL, it's all good. My medical card's good. Everything's ready to go. If I need to hop into a truck, I could get into one today. But I don't know. I like being off the road. Being on the road, but I think it just wore me down and stressed me out. And almost at a subconscious level, I didn't even realize it until I stopped. And then once I stopped, I just felt this huge relief lifted from me. And so I don't think I'm going to go back to truck driving. So yeah, I haven't been driving in a year. It's been a year. So as far as that, as far as truck driving, I've been driving a Uber in a Tesla, and I like it. I enjoy it, and it's nice being home every night, even though it's just this shitty apartment. But I mean, I see homeless people every single night sleeping out in the freezing cold. So I'm very, very, very thankful to have this shitty apartment. By the way, just letting God know, who lives upstairs, by the way, somebody named God, I guess, is in the apartment above me. Let's let you know, God, that I appreciate this shitty ass apartment because I see the homeless people right out the gate, and it's freezing ass cold, and we're not even in the coldest part of America. And they're all over the place, right? But anyhow, I don't know how I got on that little tangent, but so here we got Karen Collins, Beloka, hello. W says, I use an old towel to blow my nose. My nose is always runny. Wow, that sucks. At least mine's not always runny. Hey, here's Louis or Louise. Is it Louise? I guess it's Louise. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Louise Nadolski? Hey, John, you can have some of our Canadian snow. It's 30 below in sunny Manitoba. 30 below. Oh my God, Louise. Oh man. Woof. Yeah, I would take a little snow off your hands if I could, man. You know, maybe a foot or so, or maybe our mountains could use like 5, 10 feet of it, you know? But yeah, well, thanks for being here, first of all. I never saw you in here before. Thanks for coming by. Make sure you hit that thumbs up for me. And yeah, just try to, I guess, hunker down. Make sure you got your good supply of toilet paper because we always know in any type of emergency, we always got to go and stock up on the toilet paper. But make sure you got some supplies and some firewood or whatever. And man, stay warm and dry. Uber John, Kimchi says, yeah, Uber John. WW says, we were minus 17 degrees a couple days ago, getting up to 18 today. Yeah, you're going to have to bust out the suntan lotion pretty soon. Let's see here. AJX1 says, I bet you don't miss one bit of it. I really don't. I mean, sometimes, because I still get little things in my emails, or yeah, to get about jobs and stuff. And it intrigues me for about like 10 seconds. And then I'm like, nah, fuck it. Nah, you know. I don't want to, when I think about being out on the road for weeks and weeks and weeks at a time, and I guess I could try to do a different system or a different job where I'm home more. I could try to find something, but I don't know. I just don't see. You know, I like where I'm at right now. So yeah, I think you're right, AJ. Gino says, do what makes you happy, John. Yeah, that's probably, people are talking about what's the meaning of life, or maybe not the meaning of life, but people ask, like, what's the secret to happiness, I guess. I guess that's one of the questions, right? What is the secret to happiness or whatever? And I guess it's doing what makes you happy. Or at least, trying to put yourself in a place where, you just feel better, WW says exactly about Abbott sent a plane load of refugees to Rockford. That Abbott is a fucking piece of work, isn't he? That motherfucker. Both between Abbott and his state attorney general, whatever that fucker dude is, Paxton or whatever. Boy, if there was a hell and two guys were deserving of going there, God, I'm just giving you a suggestion. My neighbor, those two, they need to go down there when it's their time. Marie Jean Greco, hi Joker John, hi Marie, thanks for coming by. Nice seeing you. Make sure you hit the thumbs up for me. People saying hi, 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 hi. WW says Lake Mead could use it all. Yeah, that's true. Although we have been, the lake has been rising a little bit, um, kind of continually for the last couple of years now, I think. Uh, but it's still, I'm sure way down from what it was. So we got some more highs to Surrender Monkey. Oh, here's Surrender. I'm naked, but so embarrassed it's warm in the UK. Hey, Surrender Monkey. Thanks for being here. Glad to see you in the chat. Make sure you hit the thumbs up for me. Just wondering if you're a sparkler or how you heard about the show. But if it's good that it's warm in the UK. If you're going to be naked, it's better that it be warm. So good thing it's warm there. Karen Collette says, poor Texas Paul. What happened to Texas Paul? Did something I didn't hear. Oh, maybe because it's cold there? Or maybe because he lives in that state with Paxton and Abbott, I guess. I guess that's what we're talking about. But yeah, if you want to expand or expound on that, that'd be great. Surrender Monkey says, how much butter is it safe to drink and still drive? Asking for a friend. How much better, is it safe to drink and still drive? That's a silly question. You don't drink and drive. If you're talking about alcohol. 0, I guess. Kimchi says, the secret to happiness and harm none. Do as thou wilt. Whenever I see the thou wilt, I automatically go into some sort of, I'm even not sure what this accent is, but it gets me all, uppity. I get a bit uppity. Do as thou wilt, without performing any harm on others. It's almost like the golden rule in a way. Thank you, Kimchi. Gulf Marine says, kimchi, the dish permeates everything in South Korea. Kimchi, the dish, yeah. Marie says, hi, Jackie. We're doing some more highs to Marie, Gino Maynard. Governor Abbott wants extrajudicial killings. Yeah, Governor Abbott is a real piece of shit. When I say piece of work, I guess what I really mean is piece of shit. He is... I don't even want to think about it. It just makes me sick. He makes me absolutely sick. Hey, Robin Matthews Eccles is here. Thank you so much. It says, I saw Hal's name and I thought, uh-oh, here we go. Got to defend Hal. Then I actually watched and listened to you. You're a pretty cool dude. Well, thank you very much. I think I'm going to like you, sir. Well, thank you so much. And I already like you. So make sure you hit the thumbs up for me and the subscribe button. What we do is you chat and then I read your chat. That's basically the show. And most of us are sparklers, but this is open to everybody. You don't have to be a sparkler to be here. It's all inclusive. But we have a lot of sparklers here. That's why I use the clickbait of putting Hal Sparks' name. I've noticed I get a lot of people in here, and I love it. I love it because I love that we can get in here and hang. We're just hanging, you know what I mean? When Hal's out there working, pumping iron, trying to get big and strong like me, we can sit here and chat and drink coffee or whatever. And then we'll all see him later on, right? So it's just a little hangout show, basically. We're just hanging out. And pardon my nose. I really need to give it a good blow. Should I give it a good blow? I'm going to try to get off camera for that because it's not very sightly. Is sightly a word? I don't know. I should hit the mute button, huh? You guys can't see me, can you? Oh my God, you guys can see me! Oh my gosh, I thought I was completely off camera. I apologize. I know that must be gross. That must be totally gross. I am so sorry. But I had to do it because it's just something you got to do. Sometimes you got to do it. So anyhow, Robin Matthews Eccles, thank you so much for being here. I really, really, really appreciate it. Yay! I'm so happy you guys are here. Surrender Monkey, Sparkler, Kimchi, Wiccan Reed. I don't know what reedy means. Karen, I'm so uneducated. I am the uneducated of the uneducated. He lives in Texas. Yeah, so that was why you were saying poor. Yeah, I kind of got that. Kimchi says, hi, Robin. And where am I at in the chat here? Jolie says, hi, Robin. Glad you're here. Surrender Monkey says, you were in my YouTube feed. Is how I found you. Sorry for the silly question. Testing how silly we can all be. That's not a silly question, I don't think. It wasn't a silly question. Glad you're here, Surrender Monkey. Taylor Abbott is a monster. He is an absolute monster. A monster in a wheelchair. You know, it's like you see a guy in a wheelchair and you think, oh, you know, that poor guy. You know, what happened, you know, it's a shame, or, you know, it's like, you kind of feel bad for him or whatever. And then you find out the guy is a complete asshole and you're like, you know, you have no sympathy for him whatsoever. You know what I mean? Rob Matthews says, hi, kimchi. I make kimchi at home. Gina Maynard says, my Aunt Jemima always said, you're good up to 2 sticks of butter to drive. Oh, okay. Oh, for butter. So you were literally talking about butter. I think I should have. I'm like autocorrect, and then autocorrect is usually wrong. Here I am going to the nose after I gave Hal so much. How much? Because I do have a little bit of an itch. I'm not picking my nose. I apologize. The nose thing bugs me, and so I'm thinking it bugs you too. But anyhow, yeah, 2 sticks of butter. I don't know if what the legal limit on butter is for driving. I really don't know. I've never seen it come up, so I don't know. Real BP says, President Biden is speaking about high-speed internet. And we were talking about it earlier, so we beat Biden on that one. Jolie says, silly rules supreme here. Oh yeah, rules supreme, that's for sure. Robin says, hi, Jolie. W says, love it out. None of us like Chugger John. That's true. No, you know what? I don't know, W. I don't know. Maybe it's just you. I don't know. Kimchi Robin John is all right for a white guy. Yeah. Hey, there's what is this one here? I want to make sure I'm not saying something that's setting me up. Dump Hans Rook. Chugger John, haven't you been on Hal's radio show? I have not. But that needs to be remedied. Where's Andrea? Can Andrea get me on? Where are you, Andrea? Are you lurking? Get me on on Hal's radio show, because quite frankly, it needs a boost. The show needs a boost, and I would give it the boost. But hey, thank you for being here. I have a hard time saying the name. I'm sorry, Duck Hamsrook. But thank you for being here. Make sure you give me a thumbs up, even though I probably butchered the name. I apologize. Everyone's saying hi. Real Bill's saying, we brought Chugger John to tears and snot. Basically, yes. That's what you did. That's what you did to me. Robin Matthews says, kimchi, right? I'm like, I like him. I need silly in my BPD, PTSD life. And then there's laughing. Surrender Monkey says that Hal Sparks is generally one of my looked forward to streams of the day. Mine too. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Marie says it's winter, nose blowing season. Yeah, but I'm in Las Vegas and it's 56 degrees out. You know what I mean? Jolie says like, subscribe, and share. Thank you very much, Jolie, for that reminder. Terry Taylor, or TT as I like to call her, says, hi, Marie and Robin, and surrender. Surrender yourself. Surrender. I'm trying to do a Cheap Trick song, and I did it horribly. Not even the right tune. Real BP says, I'm buying stock in Kleenex. Yes, that might be a good, especially in the cold and flu season. We are in cold and flu season. Rob Matthews says, my family knows it is a standing rule. Don't bother Mama Robin when Hal is on. There you go. They know. Surrender Monkey says, 2 sticks. Okay. Remember, you chat and I read it back to you. Ba-da-boom. Surrender Monkey says, oh, I already read that. W says, I spray saline up my nose and blow it out. My God, W, is there nothing that you don't do? Are there? Leave it to WW. Golf Marine says 2 sticks equal guaranteed emergency bathroom break. Oh, there you go. If that's what you need to do. I don't know why you don't just stop and take a bathroom break. WW says, we don't like John. We love him. Oh, there you go. You, you got me. I've been on Hal's call-in show. Well, aren't you special? Jolie says, how's Sport Trucker John? Live stream? Buy me a coffee. Yeah. And I'll drink it out of my mug. I really love this mug because it says Las Vegas on it. Let's see here. Bum, bum, ba-doom, bum, bum. So has Benny Loco, says WW. Kimchi says, Hal needs me when he talks about mental illness and anthropology. He knows nothing and should keep his mouth shut because he upsets people. Wow, Kimchi. All righty. Terry Taylor says, ever use a neti pot, John? I have not. They work pretty good if you're really stuffy. Well, right now, I think I'm the opposite of stuffy. Marie Jean Greco says, hi, Terry Taylor. Robin Matthews Echo says, I'm going to buy you a coffee in a minute. I need to get... Oh, well, thank you so much, Robin. That was so awesome. Terry Taylor, love John. Thank you so much. I think you're talking about me. You're talking about me. AJX1 says, reminds me of the video, Aw, puppy. Please don't touch. It's a service animal. I don't like your attitude. Eat shit and die, bitch. I don't remember that one, but just reading those various words were kind of funny to me. I'm going to put my bug there where everyone can see it. It was funny to me. Am I funny to you? No. I was going to do a Pesci thing, and I bailed out because I know I could not do it justice. Robin Matthews, who says, hey, Marine. My dads were MAGA, both passed from COVID related. Well, first of all, I was so sorry about that, to hear about that. I mean, regardless of the being MAGA, I'm really sorry that they passed away. And my condolences to you and your family on that. That's sad. Jolie says, have a great day, Karen Collins. Oh, is Karen leaving? I must have missed that. Karen, gotta pick it up. I'm out here. All right, Karen, yeah, thanks for being here. I really do appreciate you being here. It's awesome that you guys are here. We're hanging out. And just know that every Tuesday and Thursday show from now on is going to have a mention of Hal Sparks in it. Just know that. All righty? And even if I do other days of the week, I'm going to put Hal Sparks in the title of every live stream. Just know that. That is now a new thing. Just to get you guys in here. I got to do something to get you guys here, right? WW says, I have family who are staunch Republicans. They are good people. Yeah. It's one thing to be a staunch Republican and another to be MAGA. And even MAGAs, I mean, I know that our family, we love our family. But it might get to the point where you just can't hang out with them anymore because it's just ridiculous, all the MAGA shit that comes out of their mouth. But you still love them, for the most part, right? You're still going to love your family, especially if it's like a parent or a sibling. Kim Shi says, honestly, my greatest strength and weakness. W says, I have family who are, Star for Bulgars. Bonnie Thompson, false advertising. I don't see Hal Sparks. I know, Bonnie. I know. Clickbait 101. Thanks for being here, Bonnie, by the way. Hope you gave me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, but my ego would rather get a thumbs up, to tell the truth, to be honest. But thank you for being here. I didn't say that Hal Sparks, though. It's not really... I just said, while Hal Sparks works out. That's the name of the thing. I didn't say that he was here, or this was the Hal Sparks show. So, technically, that's not really, false advertising. I could just put Hal Sparks takes a shit or something, and, whatever. Karen Collins, maybe next time I just subscribed. Oh, well, thank you so much for subscribing. And hit the notification button. But I'm usually here every Tuesday, Thursday. And I cough. Sorry about that. Hedge Enemy says, Kimchi, I don't know a lot of things, but I know a few very well. And if you know a certain thing, that Hal comments on, it is clear he sometimes doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Wow, that was a long road to hoe there. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I guess so. But I think he's pretty spot on about a lot of things. So Kim Shi says hi, Bonnie. Bonnie. Surrender Monkey says hi all. Not you, Wes Webb. No chopsticks videos yet, or piano interpretation of the flute song by J Cut. Okay. Alrighty then. Kim Chi says Truth Hedge. Bonnie Thompson. Jolie says hi, Bonnie Thompson. Did I oh yeah, about the false advertising. Okay. Yeah, thank you for being here, Bonnie. Taylor says also sorry, Robin. Real BP says Real Bill P says Republicans practice anthropophagus against their speakers. Anthropophagus. That's a new one on me. But my AA degree didn't get me to that level of vocabulary. So, this is what you're dealing with. This is what an AA degree did. You ever wonder what, like, if you got a GED, or if you graduated from high school like the regular way, or if you go to college, like, and then there's, and you got an AA degree, and then there's a BA degree, and then a master's or a PhD. Well, this is the AA level right here. Okay, this is it. In case you were ever wondering, this is what the AA degree level of intelligence is right here. All right, guys. Just in case you were wondering, now you know. I am the poster boy for AA degrees. Apparently, I don't know. WW says, "11 out of Bonnie Thompson. You thought you were going to watch a workout? Ah, yeah, that's probably what. Oh, I get it. Oh, see, yeah, that's probably it, huh? It's like that would be that would be funny, right? I mean, if you tuned in and it's Hal down at the gym just pumping iron, that would probably get like 1 million views. Hal should do that. he probably would get like 1 million views. Like if he's in like a tank top and he's just like, his big old biceps are just bulging out, So Hal might do that. I don't know. Like, yeah. Sorry about the cough. Surrender Monkey says sub. Thank you so much, Surrender Monkey. Thank you for that subscription. Goth Marine says, I have one friend that I watch slide down to Tramp, and I still hammer him with logic from time to time. He was never known as a genius. As I have never been accused of that either. Jolie says, like Sparkler Hal. W says, we argue in private, but not in groups. Okay. All right then. Real big busy Bonnie, hi. I guess W says, I think Hal might have a workout video. Might have one laying around here somewhere. Where's that? What does Hal do? Tommy, get me that. Bring up that Hal Sparks video, the workout one. Yeah, the one when he's doing the sets, the heavy sets by curls. Yeah, get me that one. We don't have it. I don't have Tommy. There's no Tommy here, by the way. I don't have an assistant. That was right on the spot improv. And scene. Thank you. So anyhow, Hal Sparks has this account blocked. Yeah, we know. We've heard you say that already. They blocked you. You've been blocked, son. Let's see here. Where are we at here now? Kimchi, we think alike, says Bill BP. Robin Matthews says, oh man, my biggest pet peeve with Hal is when he gets on the drug use kick. I think he's pretty reasonable about that. Today's show is sponsored by Crystal Geyser. It's not really. I have no sponsors. It's just a jokey pokey. W says, look under Mr. Webb or Wes Webb. Republicans are cannibals, says Real Bill P. Surrender Monkey says, West Webb, why are you hiding his WW and literally confused me for no reason I can fathom? Yeah, why are you doing that, West Webb? Barney Thompson says, words are hard. Yeah, especially for old AA degree guy here. WW says, M-Ed. Oh, bragging, are ya, W? Masters of Education. WW says, Surrender Monkey, I do this to confuse the trolls. Well, there you go. Strategy is working. Real BP says, my good friend at Jesse Dollamore has a great channel. I bet he does. WW says, some of my trolls still haven't discovered WW. Well, there you go. It's working. Surrender Monkey says, I'm not a troll, laughing out loud. Okay, West Webb, one day I'll get your name right. Kim Chief says, Robin Hal has never done drugs. Fine. But he has never had a physical or mental illness and is quite arrogant about it, in my opinion. Marie Green Grego says, W, you crazy kid. Hey, there's Benny Local. You want to go viral, John? Show your ass. We won't look. I'm not sure if that would go viral, and it would just be embarrassing for the 23 people watching or the 31 minutes. It would just, yeah, I don't think it would go viral, but it would be a horror show. But I'm willing to try. Okay, here we go. No. Terry Taylor says, I agree, Kimchi, about Hal. Benny Locals, I hear you, Kimchi. Hal is just too perfect for me. This is, I guess, this bash Hal time. I like Hal. You know, I like him. I think he's a good guy. He's a good egg. He's a good egg. Kimchi, exactly. This is from Robin Matthews Eccles. I toke a little bit. One toke over the line, sweet Jesus. Every day to keep myself from riding my bike off the cliff. I'm in therapy counselor. Yeah, hey man, if a little toke here and there, it keeps you from going over the edge. You know. But like for me, it's just not really for me. Kimchi said, "Oh, he thinks mental patients don't need meds." I don't know. Has he really said that? Real BP says, "I have a problem. My new Biden provided wheelchair won't fit in my car. Now I have to buy a new car." WW says, "I put a bunch of video links in Discord of how working out of the workout videos." Tommy, can you go to W's Discord and get some of those videos, and we can post those? We can just go ahead and show some of the Hal Sparks video workout. Can you? There's no Tommy. There's no assistant. It's I don't even know why I say Tommy. Let's see here. Bonnie Thompson at Benny Local. I will fight you, not really. Real BP says Benny Loco, hi again, and hi to Benny Loco. I guess they didn't see that Benny wasn't here earlier. Jackie, Benny Loco Heart. Oh, here's Ichabod Deer is here. How doesn't drink, smoke, do drugs? Good for him. Hey, Ichabod Deer, thanks for being here. God, another new name I haven't seen. I don't think I've seen you in here before. Thanks for being here so much. Make sure you hit the subscribe button for me and the like button. That thumbs up thingy. Are you, I guess you're a sparkler because you know about Hal, so thanks for being here. I really appreciate you. It's really awesome that you're here. WW says, I am mildly ADHD and manic depressive. So yeah, there are meds that are probably essential for that, right? Bunny Logan says, Hooligan Bill, break dab time. Jolie is saying hi to Ichabod Deer. Edgenemy says, Hal is hate watching the chat while pumping iron. Yeah. Well, I don't know if he's hate watching. Let's not go there. He might love it. He might love it. In fact, his fake name might be Ichabod Deer. No, I'm just kidding. Kim, she says, I love Hal, but he doesn't know everything. No, he doesn't. And who does? No one knows everything. But I gotta say, Hal is one of the smartest people I've ever just sat and listened to. I think he knows a lot of shit, but he doesn't know everything, and I don't agree with everything with him. Maybe 99.9% of the stuff I do, but not everything. No, not even that high. I'm just joking. But yeah, but we don't have to agree with everything and still like somebody. I'm sure you guys are looking at me and going, I'm like 50-50 on this Trucker John guy, or 49-51, maybe, But you're still here, and I love that you guys are here, putting up with my shit. Thank you so much for putting up with my shit. Robin Matthews Eccles says, I support Hal on Patreon yearly. I love his content, but when he goes on and on about how he doesn't need drugs to be awesome, it gets annoying. See that now, to me, I guess maybe because I don't really do drugs either. I'll drink occasional beer here and there. I'm not like Hal where I've never done anything. I've done shit, but I don't see him as going on and on and on about it. But that's just me. It seems like he mentions it here and there, but I don't see it as being like a big run on. But from your point of view, since it probably perks your ears, right? And then so it's you were more attuned to it, I guess. Benny Lucas says, not your literal ass. Oh, my attitude ass. Well, I could probably do that, but I think my literal ass, that might be better. No, it won't be. Ichabod Deer, hi Jolie. WW says, I don't drink as much as some folks think I do, but I am afraid to tell some folks that I use THC. That's not saying anything. Gino Manor said, Hal's a great guy and follow, just a bit of a moral scold. Boy, you guys really, I've never really thought of it that way, Hey, Jennifer Broach, am I saying that right? Thank you so much. Another new name, a new face. Thanks for being here. Hal does not yuck anyone's yum. I like that he discusses his ability to abstain. Don't be threatened. There you go. But thank you, Jennifer, for being here. I love that you're here. And make sure you like and subscribe. And we hang out here on Tuesdays and Thursdays when Hal's working out and trying to sculpt his body. And I've heard that he's trying to get into a Trucker John type of build. That's just what I hear. That's my sources. So he's in the gym trying to get some guns like Trucker John. And when he's doing that, we can just hang out here and chat. So thanks for being here. I appreciate you coming by. Tuesdays and Thursdays, usually like the morning time, Pacific time. Surrender Monkey says, Kimchi, I think Hal is more proud of his sobriety than rubbing our noses in it. I love using drugs more than most within limits a lot. There I did this. Oops. I almost went inside the nostril. That's like a foul. If you're scratching outside of the nostril, I guess that's okay. If you go inside the nostril, that's a foul. I love using drugs more than most within limits. Lots of people can't be moderate. I'm a raging alcoholic, by the way. Okay, well, I shouldn't laugh. It just sounded funny. All of a sudden, that came through. So I'm not laughing at alcoholism, but it was like you just threw that in, and I giggled. I'm sorry. Hey, there's nothing wrong with being proud about being sober, and I think being sober is fine and dandy, and I think that, and I think he's cool. Like when, let's say, Philip Ittner talks about going and having a drink, or even Texas Paul about having a drink or having a beer. He doesn't shame them. He doesn't like say, oh, you guys shouldn't do that. He just says, yeah, I don't drink, but we could have, I'll have a smoothie, or I'll have a whatever, a tea or something, and yeah, we can do that. We'll get together and have a drink. You can have your beverage of choice, and I'll have my beverage of choice, and that's cool. That's totally cool. So I don't really have a problem with the way Hal handles that. Ichabod Deer says the weakest link. Oh wait, not the weakest link. Read, John. Read the words that are on the page. It's not really a page, but read the words that are there, John. Use your glasses. Use the force. I don't even have to use the force. Use your AA degree, John. Put your AA degree to work right here. And read those words in correct order. And don't add any letters or take away letters, John. Come on, you've got an AA degree. You can do this. You can do this, John. I got faith in you. I got faith in you, boy. You can read the word. sports. I know it's been a long time since you got that AA degree. I know it's been like 40 years or whatever, but God damn it, you can do it. And I think I'm getting into a little bit of a Jesse Ventura without the Minnesota accent part of it. I don't know. Do it, John. You can do it. End scene. Okay, Ichabod Deer says, the weakest thing about Hal to me, he likes Kiss, laughing out loud. Okay, that's out. You're out of here, Ichabod. I'm sorry, you're gone. I like Kiss too, so I'm just kidding. You're not gone. Everyone's free to have their opinions as long as it's not hateful. That was almost hateful. No, I'm just kidding. It wasn't hateful, and I know it was a joke. Ichabod Deer says thing. I think I said thing. Jolie says hi, Jennifer. Hey, Jennifer Broach. Thank you. Yeah, there we are. Thanks for being here. Robin Matthews Ecu says monkey at monkey. That is so funny. Real BP says, Benny Loco, I want a bowl of that soup. Oh yeah, that's right. Benny was going to make chicken noodle soup because she's sick over there. WW says, no, my videos, I can't believe that anybody wants to watch them. Plus there are several more I have not published. Oh, I thought you had I thought you had a stash of Hal Sparks workout videos that we could do. Tommy, yeah, don't go into that Discord. There's apparently there's it's just WW. Okay, the soup is gone. I got one bowl, Benny Loco says. Kenichi. Sorry, Kimchi. I almost changed your name to Kenichi. Kimchi says, surrender the drug scolding doesn't bother me. I don't think there's drug scolding. I don't think he's drug scolding. It is his lack of compassion for those of us who have mental illness. Well, you see, I guess I haven't picked up on that. So, but yeah, I can see, if you're dealing with those issues, and then someone who doesn't have those issues is talking about it, and you feel like they're not really qualified to talk about it. I could see that. WW says, I like some Kiss, I just don't love them. Well, yeah, Hal is like a total, Kiss army, dyed in the wool. He loves Kiss, probably his favorite band, I guess. Let me just say this, and probably to diehard Kiss fans, my favorite song is, I want to rock and roll all night, party all night, or whatever. I want to rock and roll all night and party every day. Okay, that song, that's my favorite Kiss song. Now, if you're a diehard and you know every deep cut, every Kiss album, you might think that song is shit. But to me, that's my favorite song, and that's one of my favorite all-time rock songs of all time. Is Rock and Roll All Night, Party All Day, whatever it's called. It's a long title, so I think, because to me, when I listen to it, I think back to the late 70s or whenever when it came out. I was in high school, and I can listen to it today, and I love that song just as much today as I did, 45 years ago or whatever. To me, that's a really good sign of a good song, because there are some songs that I really liked, let's say in the 70s or the 80s, and I really liked them, and I listened to them. And I listen to them now, and I still like them, maybe, but it just doesn't seem the same, or I can tell it feels really dated or outdated, or, like it was really part of a little genre or a little fad of music. But when I listen to that song, to me, it's just like a lot of Led Zeppelin songs. To me, they sound just as good as they did then, and even though they're really, really old, right? They're 50-year-old songs. Or older, and so that to me, I don't know, it means something. Ichabod Deer says, I would go to a Kiss concert if the tickets were free. Well, who wouldn't go to any concert? I would go to a Christopher Cross concert if the tickets were free. But goes, I have to make some more, but that means going to the store, and that kind of rhymed. Doug G, Tommy laughing out loud. Hey, Doug G, thanks for being here. It's another new face and name. Thanks for doing. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Hit that thumbs up for me. I think just wondering if you are how you heard about the show. Ichabod Deer says some way I want to be. Some way I went to a Cure concert. That sounds cool. I like the Cure, but I'm not. See, that's the thing. I can say I like the Cure, and then people are like diehard Cure fans, and they're like, "Oh, do you like this song on this album or that?" Look, I like the hits. I like whatever their main 3 or 4 hits that they had. I like those songs. Okay, so sue me. Terry Taylor says, "But Hal thinks he knows everything." Laughing out loud. I do like Hal though. He's a decent guy. I don't know if he. Oh yeah, I'm not going to defend Hal, but he's a smart guy and he knows a lot. He does know a lot, but and I think we all know that no one knows everything. No one knows everything, and I think Hal knows that he doesn't know everything, but he does know a lot. He does seem to have an opinion on just about everything. Surrender Monkey says, West Webb, do the chopsticks video or flute song. I'm subbed and watched them. You are fascinating to me. Okay. WW says Hal has 4 workout videos on YouTube. Just type Hal Sparks workout. Well, there you go. Tommy, if you want to get those videos, those Hal Sparks videos for me, the workout ones, yeah. Anyhow, I'm just copying Hal at this point. Let's see here. Ichabod Deer says, I enjoy listening to Keith Olbermann. And who doesn't? Hey, Kellahella. And Benny Logan Kimchi, Jolie, took her hi. Hi, Kellahella. Thanks for being here. Now, I know Kellahella. I see Kellahella in the chats all the time. Thanks for being here. Make sure you hit the thumbs up for me. Smash that like button, as the kids are saying these days. And thanks for being here. Benny Loco says, hello, hello, hey, boo. Kim, she says, I don't talk about AI because I don't know shit. Is it AI? He should stop opining about anthropology and mental illness. Well, next time he does, then you can tell him so. Jolie says, hey, Kella. Kim, she says, hugs, Kella. Jake, all these hugs and highs. WW says, if I wake up in the middle of the night, I will skim through the monologue, sometimes Olderman. Benilk says, attitude gets millions of hits. Just saying, the folks love drama. Okay, here's some, drama. I don't know. I was going to do something dramatic. I don't know. So, but it would just come off corny, so I don't know. WW exactly Benny Loco. Benny Loco says, Jackie Helikillas is here. Jello wrestling time. Ichabod Deer. I like Hal's comedy, but not his critiquing of right-wing broadcasters whom I never watched to begin with. Kimchi says, Hal could never have your amazing body. That's true. I don't know if he'd want it, but you know. Gino Maynard says, Keith Owen, thumbs ups. You know, I actually got into a little bit of a... this is back when Twitter was Twitter. It's like a few years ago, I guess. What do you call it? When you get in an argument on Twitter, like a Twitter flame or something? I don't know. And I didn't, unbeknownst to me, I didn't even know that I was in this argument. Because Olbermann had posted something about free agency or some sports thing or something. I don't even remember what it was. And I just gave my opinion on it. And then Keith Olbermann actually responded to my thing. And then people were like saying like, ooh, Olbermann shut you down and Olbermann did this and that. And then all of a sudden I was like, hey, I didn't even know I was in an argument. I thought I was just giving my opinion. And then that was the end of it once I said that. But there was like a back and forth. I think I may have saved it on Twitter. I think there was a way of saving those at one time, and I could go back and look at it. But Olbermann actually responded to something that I had said, and then apparently he dissed me, and I didn't even realize it. People were like, "Ooh, he got you," you know. And I was like, "Hey, I didn't even know. I just thought I was giving my opinion. I didn't know I was like arguing with him, you know." Anyhow, that's my Keith Olbermann story. So that's no drama, Obama. Now I'm sneezing. Excuse me. Pardon me while I sneeze. Let's see here. AJX1 says, I think most times when someone scratches the outside of their nose, they are getting an itch on the inside 9 times out of 10. Well, no, I had a scratch. It was right here on the outside. Boy, I'm really behind in the chat, aren't I? Wasn't that like 10 or 15 minutes ago? Unless you're behind in the video. I don't know. Laura Diamond's here. Hey, Laura Diamond. The candy dandy, but liquor is quicker. The candy is dandy, but liquor is quicker. Thank you, Laura, for being here. Another new name and face and account. Could be a sock puppet account of somebody. I don't know. But thank you for being here. Make sure you give me that thumbs up. Thanks for coming by. Surrender Monkey says, I love drinking. I'm a happy drunk, so laugh away. Laugh away, laughing boy. Benny says, Hal's a good kid, just a little full of himself. Okay, we're just gonna bash Hal, I guess, for the rest of the show. It's the Hal bashing time. Let's see. I'm gonna skip around a little bit here. Kimchi says, poker in the middle, no back door, please. Well, yeah, have you tried it? Benny Logo says 3 parts of an old wood burning stove, lifter leg, and poker. That's kind of funny. Then Kimchi's laughing and I've never heard that before, I guess. Kimchi says we should all go in tonight and spam Kiss Sucks. That would be funny. Terry Myers is a 70s thing, laughing out loud. Hey, Terry Myers. WW says certain shaming for appearance style choices. I worry a little bit about Southern accent, even though I know he was born with one. Ichabod Deer, Gene Simmons is kind of slimy. I just saw was it on X or something where it said Gene Simmons does first. I guess he's doing a show. I guess by like a solo show. I don't know why they don't just do Kiss, but I don't know. WW says I have a country accent, especially when I visit the country. If I talk educated, they make fun of me. Robin Matthews Zekus says my best, most favorite rock song is Achilles' Last Stand. Come on, the Mighty Zepp. Love that song and the whole Presence album. I love Zepp. I really do love them. I don't know what my favorite Zepp song is, though. And here I am. I know Stairway to Heaven. Probably it's so commercial and so popular. I love that song, Stairway to Heaven. But I love Kashmir and I love rock and roll. You know, I don't know. That's a great song. In fact, I put that on the list of, I think, my top like rock songs would be Rock and Roll All Night by Kiss. And then I put Smells Like Teen Spirit in there. And I know you guys probably think those are all stupid songs, at least to be like as your top list. But that's me, AA degree guy. Smells Like Teen Spirit, I think, is a great rock song, man. You can call it grunge, you can call it alt rock, you can call it whatever you want. It's a rock song, and it kicks ass. And to me, it sounds just as good today as it did the day I heard it back in the early 90s, right? So that's me. I guess we all have our own opinions and tastes. Kimchi says, I lost my twang on purpose in college, but I can still speak redneck. Ichabod Deer says, Robin Matthews echoes, love Zepp, Led Zepp. Ichabod Deer, I saw Led Zepp in all iterations thereafter by solo members over the past 45 decades, fortunately. Kimchi W, who cares if the uneducated make fun of the educated? W says, my West channel is mostly kid stuff and happy birthday greetings. Is that in Discord, Wes? Jolie says, hurry up, Tommy. Tommy, can you get on that? Where's those videos? Where's that? You know, the ones with Hal working out. Yeah. Yeah, come on. Tommy's slow. Terry Meyer says, I got the Kiss double live album. Yeah, me too. And a stereo for, I had it at one time. All my stuff got stolen, a lot of it. For Christmas when I was in high school, I still remember it. I thought it was, I had the jackpot. Yes, I had that album too. I loved it. Ichabod Deer, I work with a fool who thinks Trump is running the country right now. I think I would quit my job. I would be afraid that it might be run so poorly. Pokey, hi there. Hey, Pokey. Another new name and face. Thanks for being here. Make sure you hit that thumbs up for me and like and subscribe. Gina Maynard says, "Hal, ears must be yeah, they must be ringing." I feel bad now. He's in the gym, and he's like, what is that? Damn it." Like, subscribe, and share, says Jolie. Doug G says, "I seen Hal Sparks, so here I am. See, my little plan is working, isn't it?" Yes, my little Hal Sparks plan is working. Soon I will have all of his followers over here. I will take over the Hal Sparks. No, I'm just kidding. Thanks for being here. I love that you guys are over here. We're just chit chatting. It's just a chit chat show. You chat and I read the chat. That's basically the show. We hang out. We're like, most of us are sparklers, I believe. But like I say, it's open to everybody, all inclusive. But like I say, when Hal Sparks is out there working out, pumping iron, we hang out here and we just chit chat. And we talk, apparently, we talk behind his back. And I think I did put that in my description, didn't I? Come to think of it. If you look at the description, it says, while Hal Sparks works out, we talk behind his back. So I called that one, didn't I? I called it because we started talking about behind his back a lot. Hella says, Olderman had a great rant this morning. Hey, here's Sakamano. I love Hal. What is the connection with TJ? I think you mean Trucker John. Well, the connection is we're actually Siamese twins, and Hal is actually right here off camera. No, I'm just kidding. That was a stupid joke. Of course you knew I was kidding. What is the connection? Well, we both live in Las Vegas. I subscribe to his channel. I guess I would be what you call a sparkling. Other than that, there's no connection. Other than I did go to a Nerd Halen concert and watched him. Oh, I said hi to him at that concert, but it was there was supposed to be like a meet and greet thing, but then the security kind of bum rushed him out of there. I guess they were afraid he was going to get mugged or something. I got as close as about, I don't know, 10 feet from him, I think, and said, "Hey, Al," and he's like, "Hey," but then security rushed him out. But I was able to hang out with the rest of the band because I guess security didn't give a fuck about the rest of the band if they got mugged or something. That's the connection. That's all my connections that I can think of, other than the fact that I watch him just about every day and I love the guy. But that's the connection, and we're just hanging out. Like I say, he doesn't do a show on Tuesdays and Thursdays mornings, so I thought I would do my little show, and maybe it could be a hangout spot for sparklers who need a place to hang out when he's out working out. So thanks for being here, Sakamano. Glad to see you. Let's see here. We're talking about Bee Gees, and we're talking about... I'm going to skip along a little bit because I think I'm about 15 minutes behind in the chat. Sakamano probably came in here like 15 minutes ago. Let's see. We're saying hi to Sakamano, and Robin Matthews turned me on a Zeppelin when I was in high school. Well, that's a good thing to get turned on to. WW said I had a linen suit. WW says, "Bless you." Oh yeah, because I sneezed. So when did I sneeze? How long ago was that? That was like 10 minutes ago. So I think I'm at least 10 minutes behind in this chat. So I think I might go ahead and just sort of go along here a little bit. Sakamoto says, "If I'm late to the party, I'm sorry, but does Hal know about this channel?" Oh, I'm sure he does. I'm sure. Actually, I don't think so. But, I think he would be okay with it. We're just hanging out, Ben Nilka says, "I'm back at it. Lurk mode. Lurk mode has been activated. Activate lurk mode. Activate lurk mode. I am now in lurk mode. Here's my lurk mode. I am lurking." Kimchi says, "Hi, Sakamoto." Yes, he knows. Well, he has seen my chats, and he has called like he has name dropped me. Is that what the kids are saying these days? Or he's answered some of like a chat. He has responded to my chats numerous times. Whether or not he knows about this channel and this live stream, I have no idea. But if he was a real man, he would come on. He would drop in here and say, "Hi guys." Wouldn't that be awesome? Surrender Monkey says, "Damn, I have no genre of music. I've seen Old English Steely Span live, Steely Span, Foo Fighters. Oh, I like Foo Fighters. Live punk, mud, live, and I adore happy hardcore rave. Been to so many amazing nights enjoying music. Music is a great thing. And that's good that you can enjoy it and go and have fun with it." Sacramento says, "That's awesome." Think about this says, "Whenever I think of a-holes in my life, I play Your Time Is Gonna Come." That's a good one, yeah. Robin Matthews Echo says, "Dear heck yeah, Surrender Monkey, kiss sucks." Okay, our private public joke. Oh yeah, hashtag kicks. Yeah, okay. See, I'm like 10 minutes behind, I guess. AJ says, "I will be partaking in any spamming requests from this chat." Alrighty then. Well, alrighty. I guess we're gonna go with Kiss Sucks as a joke because I like Kiss. I do. Now I know. I think Kimchi's gonna have to leave because we've got Randy Rhodes coming on. I think Kimchi mods over there. I probably will be ending this pretty soon. We've been going along, humming along here, almost 3 hours. That went fast. The time has gone by pretty fast, and it's all because of you guys. Like I say, you guys chat and I read it back, and that's the show basically, in a nutshell. Except for if Tommy would ever get out his ass and get those videos up, Jesus Christ, then maybe we would have a show. Let's see here. Let me just sort of go down a little bit. I am way behind in this chat. We're talking about Billy Joel and Chicken Soup from WW. More on Kiss. Thumbs up. Sakamo's to the show. Thank you so much, Sakamano, if I'm saying that right. Thank you so much for the thumbs up and subbing me. I think we're at 1,222 now or something. I don't know. But thank you so much. That's awesome. And like I say, we try to do this every Tuesdays and Thursdays. A little hangout spot. WW says, "I've met Hal a few times. You met him in IRL, WW? I was IRL like 10, 12 feet away. And I think I said, 'Hey, Hal,' and then he kind of looked, because security was sort of brushing him off, and he was just like, he smiled and he waved at me. And I just melted like a little schoolgirl. Anyhow, let's see, what do we got here? I'm skipping along here because we're going to be ending the show pretty soon. Kimchi says, "I will be right there with naan in hand." Is that bread we were talking about last time? Here's a soup. We're talking about soup. Kalahela Santana Winterland 1973. That would have been awesome. 1973. That was when Santana was like in his prime, right? I mean, that was the prime time, man. Kimchi says he saw Billy and Elton in Virginia over 20 years ago. Kimchi says, "Yes, thanks for the reminder. Love not by." Hey, Kimchi, we'll see you over there. I'll probably go over there. She usually doesn't start the show till exactly like 12:06, so we got 4 more minutes. Ichabod Deer says, "Journey Escape tour was an epic concert. Steve Perry at his prime." Yeah, I bet. Before he blew out his voice. Didn't he blow out his voice a little bit? Robin Matthews echoes, "Thanks for welcoming into the fold. I have to go now." Hey, thank you so much, Robin. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you all, the new subs we got today. Let's make this a thing, man. Tuesdays and Thursdays. Like my little on my community page, the thing says Tuesdays and Thursdays, 9 a.m. Pacific time, 9 a.m. ish. Today I didn't start till like 9:30, I think. So, but anyhow, Tuesdays and Thursdays, the mornings Pacific time. And Sword Monkey says, I taught how to read his chat messages before reading them out. My in favor of execution, people giving things in the crowd, my frog army invasion message did the trick. Yeah, that you just did it to me too. Now I gotta pre-read this shit. Doug G says, you and Tommy do a great job. I'm gonna fire Tommy. Tommy, you're fired. You're fired. Gino Maynard says, "Children, nice stream. I will definitely be back." Thank you so much, Gino. Thank you so much. Keep on coming back. To borrow a phrase from our what is it, Bill Society or whatever. Jackie, see you guys later. All right, Jackie, so much. Peace out. Peace out. Whatever the kids are saying these days. Hello, like Adam Westish. Hey, where is Adam Westish? I don't think we didn't have Adam Westish today. Usually he pops in, but sometimes he has connectivity issues, and being out there, you know. Marie says, great show, Joker John. Thank you so much. And Kilaheli, Jackie saying hi, and everyone saying hi. All right, guys, so let's go ahead. I think we're going to end this, and we're at 12:04 my time, Pacific time. We had a great group. You guys were awesome. Thanks for all the new people that showed up and subscribed. AA degree. And we'll see you. What day is today? Today's Thursday, right? So it means we got to wait all the way till next Tuesday. That's a shame. I might try to do something over the weekend. I always say that and then I never do because I'm just like, I'm tired. But maybe we'll do an impromptu over the weekend if you guys are up to it. If you guys want to hang out again, maybe on Saturday or something. And then but for sure Tuesdays and Thursdays. So thank you guys. It's been really fun. This has been a great one. The time just flew by. It just flew by. This doesn't feel like it was almost a 3-hour show to me. So it really did fly by. And I'll see you guys Tuesdays and Thursdays, and maybe over the weekend. And I'll see you guys in the chats and I'll say hi to you in the chat rooms, probably on Hal Sparks. I think he's coming on today. Oh, at 4 o'clock. Ooh, sometimes I do a 3 o'clock. When he comes on at 4, sometimes I do a 3 o'clock just to sort of warm into it. So maybe, should we do a 3 o'clock today? 3 o'clock Pacific time? Just for that hour before Hal? What do you guys think? Is that too much? Is it too much, Trucker John, for one day? It might be too much. I don't want to wear out my welcome. So if you guys want to real quickly in the chat, just say yes or no. Yes for a 3 o'clock show today, or no, John, that's enough. We've had enough. Please give us a few days, you know. So let me know. Helikella is going to Johnny Million. I'll think about it. Well, I don't know. I might do a 3 o'clock. Pacific time. Maybe I'll talk to Tommy, even though I fired him, or Jolie, and see what they think. So we might. If you see me on there, stop by and say hi. All right, guys, thank you so much. I'll see you sometime, Tuesdays and Thursdays, maybe later today at 3 Pacific time. Maybe Saturday at some time. You just gotta look out. Look out. Look out, man. Look out.